everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life and J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and today I'm sharing with you my 8x8 mini album using Prima Marketing's Apricot Honey paper. So, oh my gosh, you guys, this paper is so beautiful. I absolutely, I say that every time I do a mini album that I love the paper, but I can't help it. You know, I'm a paper hoarder. I love paper. And so this paper is absolutely beautiful. I love the peachy colors in it, especially with fall. You know, it's here now. And so I absolutely love the colors in this paper pack. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. And the butterflies are absolutely beautiful as well. So anyway, I just want to share this with you. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? So here in the front, we have Shellie's design frame, okay? These are designs by Shellie, and she has various frames in her store, different colors. And so we put this in the front, and then I put one of the little cut apart cards in the middle of it. And then I added some of the little glossy accents to that. Okay, just to kind of make it shine and pop out a little bit. And then I fussy cut the little key here and stuck a little pearl up here, and then we stuck a little ticket down here. We cut that out. This is from one of the cut apart pages, okay? And then I fussy cut a lot of different butterflies that were in the paper set, and I think I have no paper left, you guys. We used every single piece that was in that paper pad and then some. So and what I mean by that is we also used the front cover of the paper pad to decorate our book, okay? So I went ahead and layered the front of the book with the brick paper, and then I sat another piece on top of that to give it a layered look, and it turned out really, really pretty, you guys. So you could see the brick behind the apricot paper, okay? And it's so pretty. And then I layered the flowers. I used all the flowers that were given to me. Okay. And I even used some of the Tim Holtz little flowers here that were in the stash from the last, that were in my stash from the last album that I did. So on the spine here, we went ahead and I just stuck one of the little pieces that were like a note card, and I put it right there so I could write down, or someone, whoever, could write down, you know, what this book is like for family pictures, or maybe it's a special holiday or whatever. And then I just went ahead and stuck a butterfly up above it to kind of tack that down. And then with the back, we have our little tails here that are from the beautiful knitted lace that we received. And then this beautiful swirl foiled paper. Oh, so pretty. And then we went ahead and attached our little hook and eye set here, and it just comes apart just like this. So, just like that. Okay, so it opens up like this, and you have your little closure here, and then your little hook here, okay? So it comes apart like that. So for the inside, we used the We Are Memory Keepers Tab Punch board, and I went all out on this. So basically every page uses the Tab Punch board, okay? So here we did pockets, and we made the pockets off of the Eyelet Rectangle and Basics Heartfelt Creations die, and then I just stuck the little card, cut apart card here. And then here I went ahead and cut out some of the little words that were inside of our cut apart page. And I went ahead and just used my black pen to kind of go around them. Here I went ahead and mounted a little note card here. And I actually fussy cut this so you can actually stick a picture behind here. Let me grab a little card here. So you can actually stick a little picture behind here, just like that. Okay, so that will fit like that. So, and then here I fussy cut out this little rose that was on the cut apart page, and I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see, get a little bit better look. And so yeah, so we just fussy cut that out and stuck that down here. I thought that looked so pretty. And then as you can tell, each pocket is actually lifted up with the foam tape, okay? So we went ahead and put foam tape behind both of these pictures. The back cover actually mimics the front cover, the inside cover, okay? And so I'll show you that in just a bit. And as I said, each little file folder that we did, and I call them photo mats. So they're little file folder photo mats. Say that 3 times really fast. So you can put your picture right there, and then you can also write the name or the date, whatever you would like. You can place that right on top of your tab here. And these just go ahead and slide right back into your little pockets, just like that, okay? And then we're going to move on to this page here. Now this does lay flat, okay? The reason why it's kind of popping up just a bit is because of the little tab, actually the closure that I put on here. I used the Dritz closure for the hook and eye closure for the inside of our page there. And I really like it. I mean, if you don't like that, you don't have to use that part, but your book will lay completely flat all the way down. Okay, it's just right now it's kind of popping up just because of that little hook and eye set right there. So I'm going to zoom back out just a bit because I want you to kind of see the page. There we go. Okay, so this page here, I think this turned out so cute. Again, we used the little tab punch for up here, and these fold down just like that. So you get 2 pictures here. And then if you wanted, you could definitely put a picture here. I went ahead and put one of the cut apart cards right here. And I actually cut out some of the words and I stuck them on the little tab parts of each file photo mat. Okay, so here I went ahead and fussy cut again one of the little flowers, and I put this little card right here. I thought that looked so cute. And I love the flowers in here, you guys. It was really hard not to cut out all the flowers because I love to fussy cut. So, so it was really, I really like that part of this paper. So here you can, again, you can put a few pictures right here. Okay. And then you can also date it right there. Okay. And so that closes like that. And these are there are a few places where we do use our magnets in here. Okay. Here we went ahead and used some of that beautiful knitted lace right here for the top and the bottom of this page. And then again, we used the tab punch to make our doors, okay? And then this right here is a cut apart. This is closed with a magnet, okay? So these open up just like this, all right? And then that's it. And basically I did a little cut apart right here, and this says, "You are some kind of wonderful." And then I went ahead and added a little tiny flower right down here that I fussy cut out. This fits a 4 3/4 by 5 7/8 photo right here, okay? And then I did a little tiny journal card right here. So this just tucks in right here if you want it to, or you can put it somewhere else. Alrighty. So this just go ahead and this shuts just like that. So each tab is here and then one here. Okay. So on to the second page. The second page, so cute, you guys. I love this butterfly paper. Just blew me away. So I just went ahead and did the butterfly paper as my mat, and then I did another photo mat here with the word sparkle on the side in the little letters that were inside of the cut apart area. Okay. And I just went ahead, and they're like those little tiles from the Scrabble game. So they are so pretty. I mean, so cute. So I had to use them. So they're really nice, those little Scrabble tiles. And again, they're on the cut apart page. And then I did a little photo mat right here with that. And then I used another little cut apart up here that says adventure with a little butterfly. here, all of our pages have these tabs, okay? So each page will have a tab on there, and so you can write dates and names or whatever you would like. Here we did a kind of like a little tuck spot on this side using the pointed trellis knitted lace that we received, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then I went ahead again and we did another little photo mat right here that just tucks right into there, okay? And then here we did little like little booklets. So here's a little booklet, and this has a little photo tab on here, okay, like like that. And then here you can put a photo here. You can open it up, and I put a little cut apart card right here with a little note so you could journal right here, and then another area you can mount your photo here, okay? And then here we did the same thing. So I went ahead and did another little photo area here, a little booklet. You can put a date or a name here. Open this up, and here I just put this little cut apart card that said Dreamer, and then you can go ahead and stick a photo up in through here. And so this will fit a photo right there, just like that, okay? So, and then I just loved all the cut aparts in this paper, you guys. There were so many to choose from. I loved them all. And this one says, do what makes your soul shine. And that is so pretty. So I'm going to bring this up so you guys can see that. Isn't that just so pretty? I absolutely love that. And then so these flap closed like that, okay? And then again, I used one of the cut apart cards here for that word bliss. Then on the back of page 2, we did a waterfall. Now this is where you have the option to not use the closure. You can just do an arm like you usually do for a waterfall, or you could just use the netted lace and do a tie, just do a bow tie. Okay, you don't have to use this part. And I used it because I thought it was a neat idea, and y'all know I like to try something new, right? So I like to try things that are new, and I thought, oh, why not just use that inside of the book? So, you know, we had extra. I mean, there's 3 of them that come into the packet. So I really thought that was a cool idea. So that's why I used it. So it just opens up just like this, okay, unhooks. And here we have our large photo mats. And these are, the mats are actually 3 7/8 by 6 3/8. So you can have a nice size little photo in here. And so here I used a bunch of different words from the cut apart page, and I just stuck them on top of the little tabs. And then you can definitely just open this up, and let's see here if I can move this over, just like, there we go. So you can definitely just move, you can just add, so I added some little words down here below this one, and then like a little ticket, and then I added the butterfly paper here. On the back of one of the papers, which is this, where the cut apart cards are, is a white, oh wait, no, I'll take that back. It might be the butterfly. Is it the butterfly? It might be the butterfly one. I can't remember now off the top of my head. Oh no, it's the one that's peach. So it's actually, I don't have that one in here. It's actually one that kind of looks like this. It's this peach color. It's got like a bunch of flowers in it and everything. This has the white background on that with the distressed look. And so I went ahead and added that to this because I really liked this for, especially if you're going to mount your photos on top of it, right? So I tried to use like the back of all of the printed paper because they had like, that's where it was the brick, and it was, you know, the distressed bricks and stuff like that. So, and then on the back of that one, I used the butterfly paper again. And here, okay, so here is where we went ahead and we cut a lot of tabs to mount on top of the photo file that we cut out, okay, or the photo mats. Here I did another one with the brick, and I did sparkle here. Here was another piece. I did most of these in the butterfly because that was one of the papers I had left over. I didn't have very much left over, y'all, after doing everything. So I used the butterfly paper, was like one of the last ones that I had in my stash. So I went ahead and cut it up and used all of it. So, and then I put the words here, bliss. And again, you can write your names, your dates, or whatever you want on top of your little tabs here. Okay. So this is what your so this is what your waterfall is going to look like. Okay. So again, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 10 areas where you can lay a photo. And if you wanted to, you could definitely lay a photo back in through here. Okay. And so this just closes up just like that. All right. And then moving right along, we have our little pocket here where it's a side pocket. And here is where you're just going to stick a lot of your different size little photo mats. Now these range from 6 by 6, okay, and you know, they range from like 5 by 7, you know, or larger. So here is where you can just use a lot of your own little scraps to make your own photo mats. Just be sure to account the 3 1/4 inch. And I talked to you about this inside of the tutorial, that when you measure your mats, you're going to want to add another 3/4 inch. So if you want like a 5 by 7 photo mat, you want to add a 3/4 inch addition to your paper. Okay, so instead of being 5 by 7, you would add maybe 5 by 7 3/4, because your tab takes up that 3 1/4 inch area. So you need to really account for that. Okay, and I noticed that by trial and error. So I didn't know that until after I started doing this, and I thought, oh, I need to add on. So yeah, so just be sure to add on if you're using the Tab Punch and you want to put photos on these little files. You just want to add on a 3/4 inch, okay? And then here I just went ahead and I added some words together to kind of make a little sentiment, and it just says, show others happiness every moment. So I thought that was cute. And I just used a different part of the words from the cut aparts inside of the paper. And then here, you're going to flip that over, okay? And this page is going to stick up just a bit because of our little mount here, okay? Our little latch. Here, I went ahead and used the cut apart love, and then I just went ahead and mounted that here on our pocket. And then here on the bottom it says, you are some kind of wonderful. And I just love that saying. And then here we did 2 pockets, okay? And we did little file folders. So you can have some areas to put your pictures, okay? And these will fit 4 by 6 photos, okay? So there's one, and then we did another one here. And again, we went ahead, this one is actually larger than the other one, okay? So these are a little bit bigger, and these are so cute, and they just fit right in your pocket just like that. And each of them have the little tab is mounted, okay, with the extra paper that we had in our stash. All right. So I thought these turned out so pretty, you guys. And then here we have a little flip, okay? So this flips open like this, all right? This, I went ahead and added, again, a little die cut from the eyelet rectangle and basics from Heartfelt Creations. And I just thought that looked really pretty there, so I added that on there. And then here I added in Make Your Soul Shine. And then it flips down like that. And again, we have a little word here that says bliss. Okay, this is another little pocket. I really liked the pockets in here because you're able to make so many different little photo mats for your photos. And using that tab punch allows you to go ahead and make these photo mats and put dates and names and such like that on there, or if you wanted to just add little words on there. And I just thought that that was awesome. So so I really liked how I had that punch and was able to just add little words, or I could add my own little sentiments on some if I wanted to later on. Okay. And then here I just took scrap pieces, and this is where I started using my scraps, and I laid down one, and I had it in the middle and had black cardstock showing on the sides. So I just took my little strips of paper and put them on the side of my little mats here. Okay. So our pocket just goes, these just go in our pocket like that. And it closes like that. And then here I just added some little cards here. So cute. Oh my gosh, these cards are so pretty, y'all. And I love this one. It says, you have been assigned this mountain to show others it can be moved. So that is so pretty. And then this right here is actually from one, it's actually a whole note card. It's actually this one right here. Okay. And I cut that in half so I could just have the love part on the bottom, and that's how I used the extra piece of that. Okay. And again, this is actually mounted on top of here. So we have a mat, and then we did some layering within our book here. So just to let you know, so these are actually layered on. All right. Here is where, it's one of my favorite pages. Okay. And here's where we used the front cover of the paper pad. All right. Instead of using our paper, I used the front cover of the paper pad to make our pockets. And each pocket here, okay, we took that little, where it has like all of those little, I think 3, 4, 5 little, 6 little areas showing the various different papers that are inside of the paper stack. Okay. And I went ahead and just cut those into pockets, and it fit really nice on top of here. So I was so excited. I couldn't help it because y'all know I like to do different things. So when I use the papers, I try to, incorporate everything, or try to get a use on how to use them differently. Okay. And so I thought it looked really pretty. And then of course we went ahead and made some tabs, just the tabs, okay, and we mounted them on top of the pockets. Okay. I show you how to create the pockets without using the black cardstock. Okay, so we didn't use any black cardstock behind this except for what the tabs are. And then here I went ahead and mounted this little lovely sentiment here, and then we covered each of the tabs. We went ahead and made some smaller little photo mats. Okay, so you could fit like a 2 by 3 or something like that on there. Here's another small one, and again, I love this paper, and this is the cut apart paper. So these are some of the things that were on the cut apart paper, and I just use that as my back end. And then of course we used the beautiful distressed brick paper on that. And then here is another one that we used. Okay. There's another one. Again, I used some of the little cut apart cards or cut apart sentiments that were in the sheet. Okay. And there's that. And you can make many different varieties of your sizes of your mounts, of your photo mats. Okay. So now we're on the back of the book, and so here is where I used that piece, the top piece of that love card, and I went ahead and mounted it here, and then I went ahead and fussy cut out these flowers so that way I can write something here, or if I wanted to, I could just stick a little tiny photo right there as well, so it'll just fit right in there. Okay, and then of course our little photo file mats will just come out just like that. Okay, and they'll pop back in just like this. Okay, so, and again, these were mounted on with the foam tape. Okay, and then I went ahead and just popped on some of the little cut apart cards that we had. I just thought that they, you know, it looked so much nicer when you have, you know, a little sentiment or a little photo image on top of your little mat here, or you could just save it and put a picture up there too if you wanted to do that. And then of course I put this little live with simplicity little saying there with the butterfly. And so, all right, so there we go. So there is our book. And oh my gosh, you guys, I just loved how it turned out. I liked using the little tab punch for everything. It was wonderful. Just absolutely wonderful. I even have some extra mats still. So I still have some extra papers, not a whole bunch of actually this is all I have as far as like you know, papers go, and then just the scraps like this. So really don't have hardly anything left. I just have basically scraps on this one. So, but thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope that you all enjoyed this walkthrough of the Apricot Honey mini album that I created. I hope that you go over to Jana's Hobbies and check it out and see if you find any goodies there. This paper is very, very pretty. And so, okay, thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.